Hey folks, Pastor Jordan here, bringing you this week's sermon preview on an absolutely gorgeous, sunny but a little bit chilly day here in early November. We are coming into the end of our calendar year, but approaching the beginning of our liturgical year. As the season of Advent approaches, we'll celebrate the new church year, which means we've got some celebrations leading up to that. I'll tell you about this week's sermon in just a moment, but first I have a few announcements for you. This coming Thursday, a week from today, it's the 9th of November. It's our November community meal, and I just found out it's going to be meatloaf and mac and cheese. It's going to be a great like cool weather comfort food type meal. So please plan on coming out. Food will be served from 5:30 to 7:30, so it's a 2-hour window. Anytime in that time frame, you can come out and just enjoy a meal and fellowship. There will be some activities for kids, so if you have youngsters in the family, you can get them fed, and they've got some things to do that will be provided by our youth and family minister, Molly. So that'll be a lot of fun. Then after that, we've got our Consecration Sunday, which is coming up on November the 19th. It's a fantastic celebration of the designating of our gifts for the ministry of this church. We'll have a special guest speaker. Mike Sikosho will be here from the Schenectady City Mission. He's the executive director and actually a fantastic preacher as well. So he'll be here delivering us a special message on that day. So please plan on being here and preparing to celebrate in the designation of gifts. There's a luncheon afterwards. We just ask that you sign up at Pop Hall so we have a good idea of who's going to be here for that. Then the following Sunday, there's two things going on. It's November the 26th, and that day is Advent decorating after church, and also the beginning of an Advent season Bible study. And so you can do both if you'd like. There'll be plenty to do after the Bible study still for Advent decorating. For those of you who are not going to be participating in the Bible study, you can get things started in the sanctuary for the season of Advent. So a couple things going on that day. And then the following Monday is Mission Monday. That's November the 27th. That's at 6 o'clock right here, meeting in Poff Hall to work on a mission project with our youth and family minister, Molly. So, wow, just all kinds of great stuff going on in November, and we really look forward to seeing you for all that stuff. Community meal a week from today, Consecration Sunday, Advent decorating, a Bible study that's coming and will be carried out through the rest of the calendar year. And then, of course, Mission Monday later this month on the 27th. So all kinds of good stuff happening here at the church. Plus, we've got a collection that'll be taken by families throughout this season. So check the bulletin for that. Their names are going to be listed in there. So it's all kinds of good stuff happening here at West Glenville Reformed Church. We look forward to seeing you. So this week, we're going to hear the story of Elijah and his running in with those who are worshipers of Baal, and the contest between the sort of two groups of believers. Elijah, of course, relying on the Lord God, our God, right? The God of Jacob, the God of Israel, right? And then these other worshipers who are worshiping Baal. And we'll hear about this desperate attempt to have a sign from God about who's in control and who's in power, and who wouldn't want that, right? Which one of us wouldn't love to have big, beautiful, bold sign from God telling us all the answers, answering our prayers, telling us which direction to go, telling us how to judge different kinds of judgments in our lives, how to make choices and which way to go, right? And sometimes it feels like we don't have that. Sometimes we feel a little bit lost. Sometimes we feel a little bit left by the wayside, wondering, God, what are you doing? What are you up to? Well, we'll see what happens in this story as Elijah does, in fact, receive a sign from God. What does that look like? And are there ways in our lives today that we can indeed witness a sign from God? the presence of the Spirit in our lives, the movement of God in our lives, our everyday lives? Can we find that? Is it there? That's what we'll look at this week as we gather for worship. Oh, and also we'll be celebrating All Saints Day this Sunday. I forgot to mention that. So we'll be celebrating communion, All Saints Day, the celebration of all of those blessed people who have gone on before us. You'll have the opportunity to light a candle for somebody who's special to you in your life. And so please plan on being with us for worship on Sunday. And then if you can't be with us, you can find us right here on this YouTube channel. I hope that you have an absolutely blessed Thursday or whatever day you're watching this video. And I look forward to seeing you at worship on Sunday, whether it's in person or right here on this YouTube channel. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.